Hello, I'm going to do the Libra Capricorn connection reading for April. And this is a general reading, so this may or may not resonate with you. I'm going to pull some romance angels to see what is in between you. Then I'm going to pull some tarot for each sign and some clarifiers, and then close out with a message from the universe. All right. And if you're looking for romance readings, I have a new channel. I will put a link down below, and I do love readings for each sign. And Capricorn, I do on Thursdays, and let's see, Libra, I do on Fridays. So if you want to check that out, I'd greatly appreciate that. So we have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We have finances and career and forgiving and learning. So I feel like maybe you might meet somebody at work, or this is somebody that you have a connection with, somebody from work, and this is somebody different than your usual type, but the two of you have like this connection going on. It's like this friendship, kind of playful, like connection going on. There may be one or both of you that have some things from maybe past relationships that you have to work on, that you have to forgive and learn and move on from those. It also could be that if the two of you are in a relationship, that maybe you are struggling with, the two of you have a lot of stress. Maybe it has to do with work, finances, and something you may have been arguing a lot because of, you're having issues with finances, or one person is spending a lot of time at work and not giving the other person enough time. That other person is not feeling like they have enough time from their partner, and that is causing a lot of arguments. And so the two of you have to work on that. Maybe you're feeling separated right now because you're feeling, left and not supported. So there are some things that if the two of you are in a relationship, that the two of you need to work on. All right, let's get some tarot and let's see if that says anything more. All right, 5 of Cups. So Libra, you're feeling a little frustrated right now, but you do have the 2 of Cups behind you. You're tired. You've been through a lot. All right. We have 2 of Wands. We have the Strength card. We have the Empress. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the High Priestess. And we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like for Libra, you're definitely tired, you're exhausted, you're almost at a standstill. Like you were making forward progress, and then all of a sudden, like you've kind of decided just to stop right here. I feel like if you're single, it's because, you're not ready to start a new relationship because you are hanging on to some past relationship energy. And I almost feel like you may be still contacting that other person, so there's like this back and forth like between the two of you. And I feel like that's what's making you tired, is because it's almost like a revolving door, and the two of you keep connecting and then not connecting, and then you get frustrated and irritated, and then you move on, and then that person contacts you again, and it's like this back and forth that's been exhausting you. But I feel like you're at a crossroads right now, and that you need to be strong and you need to move on from that relationship. And that could be this Capricorn that maybe you've met at work, or this is a friend, or this is I feel like you might know this Capricorn, and this Capricorn has maybe been a supportive friend for you, and they're kind of helping you, like you know this Capricorn. Or, you know, maybe this Capricorn is coming in for you. You haven't met this Capricorn yet because you still have this that you have to work on. And this card is really sticking out to me, is this Two of Wands with the sun coming through the path. And you've sort of been enlightened, and you realize that you can't keep hanging on to this old relationship and this revolving door, that you're really looking for something that is more, that's a better relationship for you. All right, let's see what Capricorn's got going on here. I feel like you know, like your inner voice is telling you that, yeah, you have to move on from this. So for Capricorn, we have Six of Pentacles. So you two, if you're not in a relationship, it could be that the two of you have sort of been connecting. Like Libra's working on all this stuff from another relationship, but it's like the two of you could know each other from like childhood. Like for some reason, like Facebook popped in my mind when I turned this card over, the Six of Pentacles. I'm like, oh, Facebook, like your Facebook friends or connections or something like that. So it could have to do with that. And so Capricorn is sort of, you know, somebody you've kind of been in contact with. And so now you're sort of realizing that this toxic relationship is something that you want to move on from. We have the King of Cups. We have Judgment. We have Four of Cups. We have Queen of Cups. We have King and Queen of Cups. We have Ace of Swords. We have the Hierophant. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Devil. So that represents you, I feel, that Capricorn. So I kind of feel like, so if you're both single, Libra's dealing with a past relationship, I feel that Capricorn has been in a good place. They had an awakening. Their energy feels clear. They're ready for a relationship. They've moved past past relationships. They've put all their baggage behind them. But you're feeling lonely. You're like, oh, I'd like to have a partner. I'd like to have a connection with somebody. I would like to have a new start. You know, I've spent that time by myself. I've worked on myself, and now I'm ready for a relationship. And I feel like you're sort of have this contact with Libra, or maybe this is someone that you will meet soon through work or through Facebook or something like that. And this is a different type of a relationship that you've had than before. Also for Libra, I feel like Capricorn is a different, you know, type of a relationship, because obviously these relationships over here haven't been working for you, so it's time to try something new. If the two of you are together, I feel that Libra is struggling with something. Libra's holding on to some energy. Like I said, maybe Libra is feeling that Capricorn is not spending enough time with them. Because I feel that Capricorn's energy is in a good space. Like Capricorn's feeling good, but Libra is the one that's struggling with things. So Libra is feeling that Capricorn is not giving them enough attention, and Libra needs to express themselves. And because we have the Page of Cups for Libra, and that's about reaching out to someone. And Libra has to reach out to Capricorn and say, you know what, this is what I'm struggling with. This is what I'm having a hard time with in our relationship. And Libra has to be strong about what it is that they want to present to Capricorn. And maybe Libra has not said those things before, and they've just tried to sweep those things under the rug, and they're like, I don't want to deal with it. And it has come to the time where you have to express yourself, and that and you have to let Capricorn know how you're feeling, because maybe Capricorn's just kind of rolling along and doing their own thing. Capricorn's kind of doing their own thing, thinking everything is fine, thinking everything's okay, and not really realizing what's going on with Libra. Maybe Capricorn's been really busy with work and had a lot going on and been focusing on that and hasn't been able to give as much attention to Libra. And it's sort of come to a boiling point now where Libra's like, okay, something's got to be done. I'm tired, I'm frustrated, and I've got to be strong, and I've got to stick up for myself. I keep going back and forth on what I should do, but I know I should do something, so I have to. I'm feeling stuck, so I have to reach out and let Capricorn know what's going on. And this card says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And that's because you're releasing this energy, this Three of Cups that you have here, and so that the two of you can connect better. So let's see. Let's get some clarifying cards, see what they have to say. We have the Lovers. I'm kind of feeling like starting here for some reason. So we have the Lovers. So it is about the relationship. We have Nine of Wands. Oh, yeah, you're tired. So if you are connected in a relationship, so this could be two different things for me. So if you're connected in a relationship, that you're in a relationship with Capricorn and you're feeling tired, you're feeling exhausted, you've been sweeping things under the rug, but you want to get back to that connection that you had with Capricorn. If you're single, then you have some bad habits of letting this past relationship, this past person, keep coming back into your life, and every time they contact you, you respond back. So you are opening that door for them to come into your life. And that is causing problems because maybe you keep trying to give them chances and they keep disappointing you. So that is something that I feel you have finally learned, that you need to shut that door. You need to not respond back, because when you do, it opens the door. And if you don't respond, then that closes the door. And of course, as I always say, that you need to make the decisions that are best for you. I'm not telling you what you have to do. I'm just telling you that this is what I'm feeling, that the cards, the message in the cards that they are giving me, that this is a person who keeps opening up the door to a past relationship that is toxic and is not good for you, and you know that, and you keep going back and forth, and you keep opening that door. All right, Two of Wands. I feel that you're ready to go on a new path. You know, you've been enlightened. I feel like with the sun, you know, coming through there, that you have been enlightened, that you are ready to move on. And that's exactly what I was feeling. I'm trying to grab that. With the Death card and the Two of Wands, like you've been enlightened, like you're ready to let go of the past. You're ready to let go of this past relationship that's been toxic for you. The Death card represents transformation. It represents transition. It represents letting go of those things that are no longer good for you. It represents a new phase of life. So you have kind of, like I said, I just have this feeling that you've come to this realization that you want to let go of this toxic relationship. Or if you're in a relationship, you've come to the point where, like, yes, I have to tell Capricorn that these things are bothering me. Being strong, having faith And that feels really rewarding to you because you were able to, one, either stand up to this person from your past that keeps contacting you and saying, that's it, I've had enough, I'm closing that door, or communicating with Capricorn, this is how I've been feeling and this is what I need this from you. And that it feels very rewarding. You're feeling stronger. It represents a lot of growth. We have the moon. I feel like you haven't done this yet. I feel like this is something that you're working on. This is something that you're, maybe it's, for this week or this month or whatever this is. The first step in I don't want to say fixing anything. The first step in trying to make things better, trying to change things, is recognizing the problem. And I feel that, Libra, you have finally recognized the problem. Whether it's being single and you're keep opening that door to a toxic relationship, or it's you're in a relationship with Capricorn and you're finally speaking up for yourself. 7 of Pentacles, and then we have 2 of Cups. You want to get back to this connection and this relationship. You want to have a relationship. So it's either you reconnecting with Capricorn, or it's leaving that toxic relationship and having a healthier relationship with Capricorn. 5 of Wands. Again, you have the Leo, the Strength card, and that's just, you have to focus on that, on being strong and making those tough decisions. You know that this is what you need to do. You have to share, okay? If you're single, you need to maybe share. I feel like maybe it's a friend, maybe that's Capricorn. Maybe this is this long time, friend that you're able to confide in with this Capricorn, and that's what brings your relationship together. Or it's, if you're already in a relationship, it's talking with Capricorn, sharing your feelings, how you feel, reaching out. Page of Cups, 6 of Cups. So you both have, oh, that was 6 of Pentacles. Why was I thinking that? I was thinking this was 6 of Cups. That's funny. That's 6 of Pentacles. And 6 of Pentacles is sharing. So you both have 6 of Pentacles. But I feel like since I was thinking of that energy, then I still want to go with it, even though I was thinking that was 6 of Cups, like you've known each other. And I felt that Facebook connection or something like that, social media. So I feel like sharing and putting your trust in a longtime friend, and I feel like that's Capricorn. All right, for Capricorn, for 6 of Pentacles, which represents sharing. Oh, and then you have the 7 of Pentacles, and then you both have the 7 of Pentacles. And I just feel like you're both, if you're single and you're not in the relationship, I feel like you're both ready to, communicate, and you easily can talk about things. And if you're in a relationship, I feel like Capricorn is being receptive to what Libra has to say. And maybe Capricorn's like, oh, I didn't even realize, And with Capricorn looking at their actions, they're like, oh yeah, I guess maybe I was just kind of doing my own thing. Because we have this King of Cups that's sort of in his chair by himself, kind of playing his cards, and he's got his cup, and he's just like chilling on the ocean and doing his own thing. So I feel like maybe that's sort of the Capricorn energy that they weren't really realizing. And then that's an awakening for them when Libra is able to talk to them and say, hey, I feel like you're not giving me enough attention. I feel like you're spending too much time at work, or you're doing your own thing. And Capricorn's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't I didn't mean to do that. And then once you're able to communicate, that energy starts moving forward, and it's very positive. Like you're both feeling happy. Like all of a sudden I feel my energy, I feel relieved. Like I was feeling kind of overwhelmed. I think at one point I had taken a deep breath, so I was kind of feeling that Libra's energy, and now I'm feeling calm. I'm feeling more relaxed. Like once the two of you are able to communicate that you're feeling a lot better. And this is a friend that you're communicate, like the two of you are, I feel like that connection is just becoming stronger. And we have Knight of Cups, so reaching out. So Capricorn could be reaching out to Libra if you're single. And if you're single and Libra's dealing with a past relationship, I kind of feel like Capricorn reaches out to Libra. But if you're in a relationship, I feel like Libra is going to reach out to Capricorn. Ace of Swords and then Page of Pentacles. Getting past this really brings the two of you in a much better place, a stronger connection. Whether this is a new relationship or it is this already partnership, that communicating is really putting your relationship in a better place. And Capricorn needs to realize that they need to not close themselves off, that they need to let Libra in and to include them more and not go off and do your own thing, like the King of Cups. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings, feeling that fire, feeling that passion. Pentacles represents physical, so there is a connection between the two of you again, whether you're single or whether the two of you are together. And then we have the Capricorn card, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So this has maybe been emotional for Capricorn, and they have to be careful about what they say to Libra, and just to choose their words and just be supportive for Libra, whether it is the current relationship or new relationship. It's just sometimes, you can be a little harsh with your words, but you just have to be careful with, I feel like this represents Capricorn talking to Libra. It's just like because Libra is sort of in a delicate place, and to just be aware of that. I know sometimes, I can be a little sharp with my words. And then I'm thinking, why on earth did I say it that way? That wasn't the way I meant to say it. So I feel like it's one of those situations. So I definitely feel like the two of you are going to be able to work things out if you're in a relationship, and it's about communication and working on that and expressing how you feel and what it is that you need from each other. And if you're single, I feel that Libra is going to be able to get past a past relationship and lean on Capricorn as a support and as a friend. And I feel like that may bring this relationship to a higher level, that maybe you are friends and Capricorn has been, helping Libra through this tough time, and Capricorn asks Libra to maybe bring this sort of friendship to a higher level and see if it could be the beginning of a relationship. And I feel that Libra is ready for that. All right, let's see. I made up some cards myself, so let's see. I thought it would be fun. I just took some index cards and wrote down some things. Let's see, what do we have? We have write down 10 positive things. So that might be a good thing if the two of you are already in a relationship and there are some things that you want to work on, some things that Libra wants to express to Capricorn, and write down those 10 positive things about Capricorn. And when you start to have that conversation, incorporate those when you talk to Capricorn, so that it's not putting Capricorn on the defensive, and that it's not about being negative. It's about wanting to work on the relationship because you care and because you're feeling like you're not getting what you need in this relationship. And then it may be fun that if the two of you, you know, once you're talking, and ask maybe Capricorn to say, can you, you know, write down 10 positive things, or maybe the two of you are communicating and you're like, okay, let's start by writing 10 positive things about each other. You know, before we get into this conversation, let's just start with writing 10 positive things about each other to get this conversation off on a good note. All right, that was fun. Hope you liked that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.